All right, quick test to see how we're sounding. All right, we are set, it looks like, and I think I have everything lined up the way I need it to be. Welcome back. We are now on part 14 of my Elden Ring playthrough in an attempt to fundraise for my wife in order to get to Carnegie Hall in New York. Carnegie Hall, you say? Yes, Carnegie Hall. She has been blessed with the opportunity to go with her choir, the Morris Park Singers, to perform at Carnegie Hall. Um, and while they have been invited out, they are not being assisted with any of the funds to get there, stay at a hotel, perform, and then get back. So this is where I come in. This is one of the ways I am helping to raise money for her in order to experience this once in a lifetime opportunity. And I'm hoping you guys can donate. If you can, there is a link that I have pinned in the comment section. If you cannot, do not feel bad. There's no obligation to donate whatsoever. But if you do want to help, maybe get some eyes on this by sharing this stream so that way somebody else will have an opportunity to donate, or share it again. Either way, I'm glad you're here. Let's get on the way. Yesterday, as I take a swig of water, we ended up doing the quick Vare quest line in order to get to a very late game area, which also gives us access to the DLC. And off camera, I went from level 59 to 106. If you want to see how I did that, you can do so by going to the 13th part of the walkthrough. And you will also be able to see what I did to farm up so many runes in such a tiny amount of time. With that said, let's get on the way. A couple things to do back at the church. We have a cookbook that we want to pick up. Very good for items that cause bleed damage, I believe. Vare is already gone. And it's in there. Now, when we go in there, we'll get attacked by a very feisty gentleman. There we go. Okay, what we just picked up allows us to make cursed blood pots. Basically, it just allows for a bigger build-up of blood damage. Throw to douse enemy with accursed blood, causing summoned spirits to assail them with a rabid fervor. Okay, so maybe that isn't for blood damage, but I haven't actually tested that out. Yeah, turn down my headset a little bit so that way I can hear myself think. And there's that guy. Is that you over there that we want? No, that is a... I believe you're the one we want. Take a wide approach to this. Blood Flame Blade is an incantation that allows you to douse your blade with a, I believe, a blood buildup uh, kind of element to it. It makes your enemies easier to bleed out. I can't do that with this sword because it's already enchanted, so that is okay. We're fine with that. Next up, we're kind of going in this direction with the Temple Quarter. We're going to discover the location, and then we'll push on through to the other side. Oops, a little bit of blood rose there too. And that's what I was looking for, the site of grace. Let's have a seat and get our health back up to snuff. All right. So the first thing we're going for, not so bad. We're going for a hatchet, which is actually a pretty decent weapon. I'm not going to use it, but I'm still going to collect it. There is a chance if I respec, it might be an option. But then after that, we're going to be coming up here. What we're looking for is kind of down in the southeast portion of Temple Quarter. We'll just put a little guide there for giggles. Now I can't remember where this thing is. That's a mistake. Oh, there it is. We're getting... We are getting bombarded with stuff over there, so let's get somewhere safe. There we go. If you can pull your menu up, you're good to go. We want to come this way. This is going to be a boss fight, and I cannot guarantee how many times I'm going to die, but I have a feeling I'm still going to die being a higher level. And that's one thing I appreciate about this game is that your level, with the hard numbers and all that, it really doesn't save you from getting bad gameplay. You have to be at least somewhat decent. Kind of take a wide berth over here. And he's already... That was just a bad. Oh. I was trying to itch my eye and it's like, oh boy. No sir, I need you to calm down. Sir, I mean, that's going to be a no-no for me. Kind of fights the same way as the one in Agile Lake. If ever he flies up like that and you're on your horse. Woof. My poor horse. There you go, sir. There we go. And we get a dragon heart out of the deal. Let's go back and pick up the rest of the loot. Awesome. Can't believe I didn't die, but like I said, kind of fights the same way as Agile does. Very much doable on horseback. As you can see, I'm kind of pointed at my dead person icon, but that was because of player versus player stuff. I wanted to get into the world, and if there was not a place I could jump off, then ended up letting the player kill me. So that's why there's an icon there. I'm not going to go for it. Not a big deal. Let me get my checklist up here again. All right, it looks like we are going to be going to the Crystal Cave. Not too far from here, actually. Just want to come up here to the side of the university here. Oh, I thought there was a... This is the area. And we can use a stone sword key to get in. Ah, two of them. let's reset our flasks. This place also has some crystal enemies in it that we have to do jump attacks for. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get that up to +6. And we're going to use that as a boss killer. Alright, very good. Let's go do that real quick. It's not the most excellent of weapons, but it is a hammer type weapon. And we need something like that for the bosses to make them just a touch easier. Hey, you. Let's get 12 of you. And 12 of you. I know we have 60 some already, but... And I'll buy the other 2 stone sword keys just to replenish what we just used.
Well, I took youth no matter. Lay out your arm.
Let's strengthen our armament. Here we go, Morning Star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't want to use Smithing Stone 3 on this for anything at all. I could just use my katana, or I could use this bad boy since it's +9, but again, not exactly ideal for the enemy we're going to be fighting. Zoom back out, and we are going to go back to the Crystal Cave. If anybody's watching and my voice is too quiet for you, let me know, and I can adjust the volume on the mic. But I think I already have this pretty well set. Oh, wow. The Canes and the Knights are going to double OT in the Stanley Cup, huh? Jeez. All right. As usual, assume your chicken stance. Take anybody else out that you see along the way. There's probably going to be some snails down here. Those guys can suck, to say the very least. Okay, so over there, you see kind of where my hat is, right on top of my hat. There's a gaggle of 3 kind of wizards, but over there is one waiting in the wings to throw you off your game. Go after them. And here's another one. We'll get their attention. Ow. Ow. I wasn't careful. pick those bad boys up. I don't think there's anything else over here I need except for this. Stone sword key, baby. Gotta be careful in here because of that bad boy. Haha! Anyway, that guy right there. Is a literal pain in the butt. I don't think he hurt us yet. Nope. Alright, we got the crystal staff out of that. Very good. Got a room. There. Now we got a leg up on the big boy. Give him a hug. Now he can be a little bit tricky if you are not careful because he has... I don't think he has the gavel, but I know he has like a Shatter Earth type. And it's never fun to deal with. Anyway. We're set. Let's get our hammer type weapon on. I wish it was stronger, but we make do with what we have. My guy is not built for strength. He had better options to go with if he had more in strength, but there we go. Let's get this up. You're in some trouble, sir. There, we got a spell out of that, and look at that, we got a way forward. Up here is a very handy spell for sorcerers, magic casters, especially those that are kind of glass cannon types. Terra Magica. So you cast it and you plop down on the ground a couple of, well, not a couple of, but a big old magic room. And if you stay in there, it increases the power of your sorceries. Really good thing to have. And it can cause quite a bit of ruckus when it comes to trying to take out bosses or stronger enemies in one fell swoop. All right, next up, let's go back down to the Crystal Cave site of grace. We're looking for a site of grace that's northwest. I guess kind of in here just past the large rocks. It's got a lantern on. Yep, there it is. I could have sworn up in this area there was another little pagoda place that we could get some smithing stones. I got to go on a pagoda run, though. All right, next up, we're going to come here. Let's go ahead and put that down for reference. Oh, it is right there. Awesome. Here's what, get off, up, there we go. I'll put that right there. I was going to do a run in. That takes care of that. All right, next up. For real this time. Traveling up to the north-northeast, we will hit another kind of rise where we got our memory stone before down in the Limgrave region. We got to be careful about going to that pagoda later too, but all right, and I see the site of grace. Once again, we are going to have to find 3 wise boys. I can never remember. Well, that ain't it. There's one. There was another one, I thought, kind of closer to the... All right. Memory, do not fail me. Where is Mr. Dog? Oh, right over there. So there's number 2. And number 3 is going to be down below. I know that. There he is. Boom. Seal on the rise opens, and our way is no longer impeded by a magic barrier. Sometimes you got to look behind you and remember if there's any kind of treasure boxes or something else like that that you can open. And here is what we're here for, another memory stone, which means another spell slot. I believe I've already run into Dialos. I will confirm here in just a second. Okay, yeah, he's not here. Now, if I talk to him already, it's usually up on this part. If I've already talked to him there, and then he went back to the round table hold, and then I talked to him there, he's probably already off to Volcano Manor. Yeah, we've already talked to him. All right, yeah, he's already gone off to the hold, and that's just peachy with me. So the only thing I'm looking for here is the stone sword key. I have it in my notes here from this area. I said, head west toward the bridge and look for a rock pillar pointing southwest, leading up to a higher section. So, to the west. To the bridge. Pointing southwest, leading up to a higher section, still under the bridge, it says. I still got a golden seed there that I can get. I'm going to hold off on that for right now. Oh, I'm clearing this out. I am not going to... West toward the bridge and look for a pillar pointing southwest. It leads up to a higher section. Yeah, that's not the bridge. You'll have to forgive me. I cannot follow my own notes, apparently. Well, I mean, I got a cookbook. That's good. Got an arteria leaf. Yeah, because that's the bridge that I remember. So it points to the southwest going up to a higher section. But it was under the bridge. That's going into the actual academy. That's not where I want to go. I am befuddled and completely bamboozled at my own directions. I might have to clarify this. West for the bridge, look for a rock pillar pointing southwest, leading up to a higher section. So let's go back here. Head west. Look for a rock pillar that would point southwest. That's not really pointing southwest, and that's not under a bridge, but sure. boy, you know what? Sometimes I scare myself. I thought I had my descriptive writing completely on lock when I was doing this, but there is no rock pillar. That's pointing south. We want it to point southwest, and it's under a bridge. I guess I'll do everything but go the right direction. We've already been this way. I can... I will find this thing. Mm-hmm. Oh, I am so confused at my own damn writing. Oh no. Jeez. Yeah, I don't want to go that way. All right, well, at least I got that. Not under there. I am absolutely kerfuffled. Where in the world is this thing? I know I can't be crazy because of when I was setting all this up. There you are. Now, from the Gate Town North. Oh, I'm not even in the right goddamn area. I'm an idiot. That would be why. My writing's not the problem, it's my reading comprehension. I just wasted all that time being a dumbass. From Dielos, who would have been over in this area. I got a bad feeling about this. All right, there it is. Now that I'm in the right god dang area, learn how to read, my mans. You're gonna make life so much easier on yourself. Anyway, from here, head west to the bridge, which, yeah, it's up there. Look for a rock pillar that points up southwest. You'll forgive me, I am trying to... There it is. All that time wasted just for a dang stone sword key. The next area of interest is, I believe, going to be right about... It's going to be in this area, so let's check going up there. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Look, man, I haven't had my first death in here yet, so it was overdue. There is an abductor over there. Oh, that is bullcrap. All right, now that that pain is over and done with, we are going to go find another site of grace here. Keep your eye kind of on the under parts of this bridge. Mushroom. There it is. So I was right. It was like in this area. It was just at the beginning of it. So I believe we already got shield bash. No, that was charge forth. Okay, so we don't have shield bash yet. Oh, I can hear it. There we go. All right, so now we got shield bash. Good for collector's purposes. We have another boss. From here, it's pretty much just straight south. We'll keep the Sacred Blade on. And let's see if I muck this up too. Only difference is this is not a normal deathbird we're going for. It is called a deathrite bird. Heard ya. Whoa. Okay, so he hits a little hard. Laser. There. Never actually tried out that spell. Maybe one of these days I will. Ancient Deathrite Bird down. We already got the Glintstone Craftsman Cookbook 4. Magic Pot, Rope Magic Pot, and Shield Grease. Cool. But apparently there's another Storm Sword key. I wonder how long that's going to take me to find this time. South of Gate Town, North SOG, past where you fought the Deathrite Bird in... It's in a chest in one of the small towers. Okay. I'm going to go back and get my flasks refilled. And let's get some daylight under our belts, too. Let's go to morning. Daylight is good. Still kind of dark down here, but it's nowhere near as dark as it was. And that looks like a chest right there. There, got a Stone Sword key out of that. We are going to go back here. Because now we can pick this up. Instead of taking the traditional way there. Go there. We get fragment. Can't remember which of those pagodas. Mushroom. There we go. On my checklist, just for collection purposes, there is a shield that is back here. Hello, sir. Blue, white wooden shield. Very good. We're going to pull him away. Got a couple of more smithing stones out of the deal. That's never a terrible deal. And we get to add a charge to our flask. What do we have now? 4 and 5 will go 3 and 6. Guess what? It's time to go in. This is the front door to Rhea Lucaria Academy. That glyph over there allows you a way down to Belm Church. We've already been that way, though. So first up, here's what we're going to do. We're going back this way. Be careful on the way down, because there are wolvies present. Really? That's better. Ooh, here's a big boy. You didn't think I'd miss a mushroom, did you?
Well, it's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help?
Alright, so you can buy some ashes from him. Always take the Trinus Lily, for sure. He has a couple of stone sword keys that we can use. Soporific grease. Sleep bone arrows, sleep bone bolts. I'll buy the cookbook. don't really need any of these other ones, though.
Have a safe...
I can do that. There's another Trina's Lily right there. Or Trina, however you wish to say it. Forgot about that. Anyway, there's a Celestial Dew. So, yeah, don't forget to look up. Because Mr. Bloodhound guy decided he wanted to take a little surprise party for us out. Okay, a couple more things. Mushrooms. Off this way, you're going to see a summon sign. We will get that in just a second. We want to come over here and get a golden seed. And then I want to jump off this for the Stone Sword key mishap earlier. If I could only learn how to read my own stupid directions, right? Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do Magic Glint Blade. And I'm going to go help my boy Yuria out. This is bad. There, we got him. A Rune Arc and a Furl Calling Finger Remedy. I should say Yura, not Yuria.
Oh, it's you. Thanks for your help there. That bloody finger was a thorn in my side. And now I'm finally rid of him. Here's a token of thanks. Please, take it.
Smithing Stone 5. Excellent.
I may not have much time. I'm dying to see you. Eleonora. Violet Bloodyfinger. Yes, I've been tracking Eleonora for quite some time. She is the deadliest of all Bloodyfingers. She's felled many an old hand already, but in spite of her cessblood zealotry, Eleonora is a proud knight. If she comes for you, do not think twice. You must flee. There is no shame in self-preservation.
As I am clearly learning.
Be on your way. Perhaps we will meet again, if fate permits.
Alright, that does it up for Yuria. Yura. God dang it, Steve. I keep saying Yuria. I don't know which Souls game. Oh, Yuria the Witch. That was why. That was why. Okay. So, guess what? Next couple sections are taken completely for uh, getting through Rhea Lucaria Academy. However, let me see what I got for time here. Yeah, looks like I've already got an hour and 15 in on this, and about 45 minutes of that was trying to find a stupid stone sword key, because I'm an idiot. So I think I am going to set here or set up camp here for the evening, and I will end it here. Uh, yeah, we at least managed one stupid death. I can't believe that. After all that searching for the stone sword key, only to fall off a stupid cliff. I'm an idiot. But that's okay. I'm your idiot. Well, thank you for tuning in if you decided to watch live or if you're watching this at a later time and taking notes on what not to do to play Elden Ring properly. Thank you for tuning in. Um, Also, thank you for putting eyes on this stream. Excuse me, hold on one second. Sorry about that. Anyway, again, thank you for coming to the stream and putting eyes on the fundraiser for my wife. Very much appreciated. Um, if you donated, I'll check later. Thank you very much for your wonderful support. If you didn't donate, again, no obligation. You are just fine with coming in, watching, and making fun of me. Um, Hopefully, I'll be able to see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what the plan of attack is. I try to do this every night. It's not on a very consistent time base, though. Most of the time, it's after the wife goes to bed or if she's out working, so that way she doesn't have to put up with watching me do this stuff. Not not really much of a fan, and so I don't want to hog up the TV. That would kind of suck. So that's why it's been kind of inconsistent on when things pop up and how things pop up, but just know that at least things are popping up. I will be back tomorrow, just don't know when yet. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and thank you for your support. Take care. We will talk to you tomorrow night, or day, or morning, or anytime in the 24-hour period. It's kind of like a Comcast deal, isn't it? Hey, are you available from 8 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock at night? Somebody will be over there, but, kind of between those times. Sorry about that. Either way, thank you. It means a lot. Take care. Have a good one.